They called it Ward C, a locked hallway in a crumbling state psychiatric hospital in the Northeast, where overcrowded rooms, humming fluorescent lights, and whispered rumors filled the spaces official paperwork refused to describe. In the late 1960s, while psychiatry tested everything from electroshock to sensory deprivation, a small unmarked ward was quietly emptied so someone could try a new idea. Not to erase the senses, but to drown patients in their own reflection. Maintenance crews covered the walls from floor to ceiling with slightly curved mirrors, so every surface bent reality just a little, and even the patients' gowns shimmered with fine reflective threads that caught the light like scattered pieces of themselves. Hand-picked patients, those labeled treatment-resistant, often with chronic schizophrenia, were moved inside, the door locked, the fluorescent lights ordered to stay on day and night, while staff were told to speak only when absolutely necessary. Food arrived through small mirrored slots in the doors. No clock or window marked time, and at first some patients preened, laughed, or stared at the ceiling to avoid the walls, unsure whether this was treatment or punishment. After several days, one woman swore her reflection hesitated a heartbeat behind her raised hand. Another man snapped his head and clapped to test the glass, insisting his double had missed a step and was now trying to catch up. Soon, terrified patients froze mid-motion, claiming they had already sat while the figure in the mirror still stood, begging staff not to make them move in case the version trapped in the glass stayed behind and watched forever. Nurses whispered that even their own reflections sometimes seemed a fraction late, an expression wrong by a split second, yet no one wrote it down, and the only clear result was rising panic, sleeplessness, and desperate pleas to return to the regular crazy ward. When word came that state inspectors were coming, administrators panicked. Overnight, mirrors were ripped out or painted beige, shimmering gowns swapped for normal ones, and any notes mentioning a mirror project quietly disappeared into shredders and locked drawers. Years later, after deinstitutionalization shuttered the hospital, and its ruins became offices and condos, only scattered stories remained, of a ward lined with mirrors where reflections stopped obeying, and of frightened people, certain a part of them was still trapped in the glass.